Alright guys, so I just really quick wanted to break down the Vancouver Canucks game-winning goal in the second period of Game 5? Yeah, Game 5 of the opening round of the playoffs here against the Blues. Any individual player makes mistakes on the ice all the time. This goal is, in my opinion, the worst goal that the Blues have let up maybe all playoffs, including the round robin and the exhibition game, because so many players have breakdowns on this play. So let's see how the play progresses here.
Almost
so,
found its
Parayko dumps it in.
Parayko moving in for St. Louis. The pass denied by Edler, and Edler
battles. Dunn makes a good keep there at the blue line, makes a quick, smart play just to throw it on the net.
To the line, not out.
Blais and Sanford battle here, and this is where Sanford is going to move the puck to the half boards over here. So in this spot, this is your basic setup in the offensive zone. You're going to have Blais down behind the net as an option. You're probably going to have a player kind of floating in the middle here. That'll be Robert Thomas here in a second to provide support in case Sanford needs help in a puck battle or needs a passing option, maybe across the middle, just a secondary option. And then Dunn is going to be up on his boards here. So let's see what happens as the play progresses here.
Dunn got a shot on goal.
So here, the smart, easy play, the safe play would be to just throw the puck down here to Blais, limit the damage, make sure you don't turn the puck over here, keep the play alive. Blais not going to score from here most likely, but he can keep the play alive, keep these guys out on the ice a little longer, grind them out, and maybe he can rim it around to Parayko here for a one-time or just to keep the play alive. Instead, what Sanford does here is nothing. Indecision is a decision. So he very likely knows that Blais is down here as an option for him. This is a very basic offensive zone setup. But I'm not sure what's going through his head. He's probably thinking, I've got the point option here as well, but this guy, I think it's Sutter, is kind of there a little bit. There's definitely a gap to the point here, but Sutter's kind of fading towards it. And Sanford is a left-hander here. Maybe might be a little uncomfortable making a backhanded pass to the point here, which could be very dangerous. But once again, the smart play on his forehand, he could just rim it down to Blais, and he doesn't do this for some reason.
Rebound collected by Sanford, who has scored.
How much of a problem that is. So let's rewind it here a little bit here so you can see what Dunn does wrong now.
Vince Dunn got a shot on goal.
You can see
rebound collected by
Vince Dunn could be down here supporting the play a little bit. He wants to maintain an option. And this is the problem here so many times throughout this play, is that everyone is assuming that the Blues are going to keep the puck on the Blues. And they're like, oh, I want to be available to get the puck. Get in battle. Look at how much of a gap there is between Sutter and Dunn here. And you can see Dunn, once this puck kind of squirts out to Sutter, he half commits to it, which is the worst thing you can do. You either want to just stay back or 100% commit to this 50-50 puck here. He does basically the worst thing you can do, which is half commit, and he's just left in no man's land because of that.
Sanford, who has scored in this period.
So he's flat-footed. Another thing here, which is just a fluky, unlucky thing, is the puck kicks off the ref, and you can see Dunn kind of loses sight of it for a second. Luckily, Robert Thomas makes a pretty good effort here to jump in and get the puck, but he never has full possession of it. He never has full possession of the puck. He kind of has one hand on his stick touching the puck, and both Dunn and Parayko assume because of that sort of half possession that the Blues are going to maintain possession. They basically assume the best case scenario when they need to be anticipating the worst case scenario, which no one does on this play.
Now dumped out.
So you can see here is where this goal happens. Both Dunn and Parayko start coasting, while Mott here is in full stride.
A bounce to Mott. He's in alone. Tyler Mott scores.
So let's backtrack that again here.
And Edler send it to the line, not out. Vince Dunn got a shot.
Another problem here
Rebound
is Parayko. So one thing you want to do on a play like this, where the play is on one complete extreme end of the ice, this is all on the far side of the boards here. Parayko needs to shift over to the middle here once he realizes this puck is in contention here. It isn't really possessed by anyone. Otherwise, what we saw happens is Mott here is going to drive this gigantic gap in the middle. So you can see all of the Canucks players are doing this. They've all cut the ice in half. There's no single player on their entire team that is on the other side of the ice at all. They've all shifted over to where the action is, and you've got Dunn kind of supporting the play here, and Parayko is on the complete far end. This is a horrible play by Parayko, just a horrible read, and I'll show you where the goal happens precisely.
Who has scored in this period? Now,
so right here, when Thomas touches the puck, Parayko is going to start back skating for a half second because, like I said, he's anticipating the good thing happening and not doing his job. As, by the way, like I said, you've got Robert Thomas, Zach Sanford, Sammy Blais down there somewhere, Vince Dunn, and Colton Parayko. Colton Parayko, this is a very young line that is out here right now. Parayko is the veteran of all these guys. I'm pretty sure he's older than Sanford. He's the veteran player on the line, and he plays this worse than anyone. Which I'm not even sure that I like the personnel that is out there at this exact moment, but that's, another discussion. But you'll see Parayko starts back skating here, almost to be an option, to be a pass option, when he assumes his team will get the puck, which he's not sure is going to happen. And that's when Mott gets separation. So if Parayko just keeps skating this direction and doesn't turn, he catches Mott easily. He's got great reach. He's got great speed. He'll definitely prevent the shot. Instead, watch what happens. Watch Parayko. That right there, that hip swivel is where the goal happened. So anyway, man, I watched this play so many times, and it's just baffling that 3 of the 5 skaters on the ice can just make such poor decisions on this play. I don't think you can really fault Robert Thomas. I don't think you can fault Jake Allen. I really am not a fan of faulting goalies on breakaways almost ever, unless it's just totally egregious. But it was a good shot by Mott. He had separation. He pretty much could do whatever he wanted there. And Blais was in perfect position. He was right where he needed to be, and just the right decisions weren't made. So anyway, that's my breakdown of Vancouver Canucks game-winning goal. I hated watching this so many times. I hated doing this, but we'll see what happens tomorrow night. I'm sure the Blues will be watching that goal and the footage on that, and Berube. We'll be talking to them about that one a lot in tomorrow's meeting. So anyway, guys, go Blues. Hopefully they can figure it out tomorrow.